finna hit the scene. I'm on another level, I'll let you pick my team. Bet not throw it to the running back, I use to pick that screen. When it come to this winning, I'm addicted, nicotine. Average winning games by 21, guess I'm in my prime time. Don't trip, I might be a trip, so catch me 5 wide. Talking about you want another chance, then gave you 5 tries. Time flies, 2 o'clock, I promise that is not wise. If you is not comp, please don't hit my jack, man. If I lose, I gotta get my get back like I'm Max Payne. Your whole team completely covered, yeah, that's when the sack came. Run it up, his old don't take no kneel, this ain't Shaq name. Scoring touchdowns like when the pack came. Lock you up like you got bars, this ain't the rap game. Beat them then, doing worse on the run it back game. Send the blitz, clouded adjustment, this is black rain. I'm in my zone, but we manning up. Send the blitz, clouded judgment, this is black rain. I'm in my zone, but we manning up. Send the blitz, clouded judgment, this is black rain.
Alright, man, so we have ourselves a sub game right here, as you guys see. Seahawks versus, I'm coming with the Packers. Now, I'm going to come with my best team every single time because I want to give y'all the experience, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get on here and run randoms because I get on here and run randoms and you guys will swear, you know what I'm saying, you wasn't playing with your best team, things like that. So, these are just the highlights. I don't want to get here and show you guys like the boring things of the game. This guy right here, what I had to do versus this guy is good at setting up his defense. So what I like to do versus a guy like this is motion over a lot. I'll flip the defense a lot. I do a lot of things. So when I motion this guy over, I noticed he had nobody over here to help. You know what I'm saying? So I went ahead and put him on a go route. He was usually on a slant, but I put him on a go route. Now I see his user trying to come over here and play it, but I'm knowing he can't get there if I just hike it and throw it outside release right now. And you guys will see me swerve outside and then up the field to make sure I get away from him to make sure I can catch this on the run. So swerve outside, catch it up the field, then that's 95 speed. You know what I'm saying? So you guys can definitely play though. Like I say, if you guys are interested in a sub game, all you guys got to do is message me on Instagram at BlackRain4 and we'll get it in, man. You know what I'm saying? We will definitely get it in. Now, a lot of guys you will see play just like me, but you know, it's my influence, you know what I'm saying? When you used to watching me a lot, you know what I'm saying, you have no choice but, I ain't gonna say I have no choice, but you know what I'm saying, you pick up on things and then you see what are the hardest offenses to guard and things like that. So, you know what I'm saying, you just pick up on the game plan, right? But I don't know how, yeah, we should have picked that. But let's get into a little topic of conversation, man. So the topic of conversation is Ja Morant. That right there was a nice that was nice right there. The topic is Ja Morant. Now, you have people that's out here saying he's not hood, he's not thug, he's not this, he's not that. Bro, just be a basketball player. Bro, just do this. Bro, just be that. Bro, you made it to the league already. Just be in the league. Now, what I want to tell you guys is what's done in the dark will eventually come to the light. Now, what I mean by that, 4th and 1. Rarely ever do you see people throw the deep ball on 4th and 1. Rarely ever. And I'm noticing that Tariq Woolen is not on Watson, which is he should be. He should be a lineman. He's playing man-to-man, so he should be a lineman by speed, right? But when I motion over, I see this is not Tariq Woolen, right? Tariq Woolen is there, so I'm and you know what I'm saying. This guy's 92 speed. If it's done, it's 93 speed. Excuse me, Tariq Woolen is right here. Now, I'm knowing, now nothing is open really. I mean, I can probably throw triangle right here, but I'm knowing that he can't run with 95 speed. So that right there is the read up the field. Make sure I'm away from him sideways, and that's a dot. But what's done in the dark will come to the light. Now, do y'all really think that Ja Morant just got to the league and just now start doing this? Do y'all really like think that like, oh, I'm a millionaire now. I just made it to the league. Now I can start flashing guns and stuff. Or do you think that he's been doing this for a while, but he's just now being caught? Like, think about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't just become a millionaire. You don't just make it to the league, become a millionaire and say, oh, I want to fuck up and throw my life away right now. No. He's been doing this, but now he's actually in the limelight now to where people are actually having eyes on him and to where now he's meaning something to a certain community. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he was doing it in high school. I'm pretty sure he was doing it in college. But he is just now like getting caught for it. You know what I'm saying? And now what I mean by doing it in high school and doing it in college, he didn't just pick up a gun yesterday, bro. He didn't just pick up a gun last week and then start flashing it around. Like, it's not just overnight. That right there should have been a pick. You know what I'm saying? Now, I put my mistakes on here as well. But it don't just happen overnight. It don't just, oh, I'm a millionaire now, I think I can do what I want to do. Let's go and buy guns and let's flash them on camera and shit like that. No, it don't just happen like that, bro. It really don't. Like, and I can speak on that from experience. Now, in high school, for me personally, I didn't live in the hood. I didn't grow up in the hood. But whenever I went to certain places and my friends, they were in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Where I lived at was straight country. Where I lived at was straight country. Now, let's get into this topic of conversation right here. Now, when I'm playing, guys, you see he's rushing one person. Now, hear me out. When I'm playing, guys, he's rushing one person, bro. One person. He has 10 people in coverage guarding 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 people to guard 4. Let's make that make sense. 10 people to guard 4 routes. Now, if I was playing serious, like if I'm playing if I'm playing a players lounge game or something like that, and I notice somebody doing this, and the objective is to win the game, I'm gonna start running the ball. Now, you guys will see in upcoming subscriber videos, I'm playing against guys and they're dropping 10 in coverage, and then the offense, they're running the ball every single play and chewing clock, as if $1 million is on the line. They're like locked in, like, I gotta win this game. Now, I understand, you know what I'm saying, you have to, I understand their goal is to beat me, but understand this right here as well. I am playing these games for fun. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I want to lock in and really be serious, like if I want to, if we're going to play like it's $1 million on the line and I see this defense right here, I'm going to start running the ball. You know what I'm saying? But I'm playing this for content, trying to have fun. You know what I'm saying? But you guys will see in upcoming sub games, guys are for real, like chewing clock, like managing the clock, in goal line. You'll see guys in I form. Like now, if I see you run the ball first down, cool. Now it's 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8, you run the ball again. Now it's 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, you run the ball again. And now you chewing clock and shit. Now I'm like, all right, this is weird. You know what I'm saying? Because while I'm sitting here trying to have fun with these sub games, and you out here trying to like sweat your life away to make sure you get this win, I'm gonna be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Now if you get a win, like now if we come out and we just passing, we dotting, I'm talking about we dotting up, like you tearing my defense up, I'm tearing your defense up, high scoring game, passing the ball. Now that's fun. Now we both trying to win. That's the objective of the game, is to win. But if you come out running the ball 13, 14, 22 times a game, I'm gonna be like, all right, now this shit is kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? And I got guys waiting in line, so I'm gonna be like, all right, okay, let me get through with this game so I can play the next person. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is, you know what I'm saying? But you guys will see in upcoming videos, you got guys like treating this shit like it's the Super Bowl. Now I understand your objective is to beat me, you want to beat me, but if we're gonna sit here and run the ball and chew clock, I'm gonna be like, all right, this shit's weird. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, if I want to really, really play serious, I can start running the ball too. But it ain't that. You feel me? Like, damn, bro. But me growing up, I lived in the country, right? I lived in the country. But for me, and I mean like the sticks. I mean like the country's as it get. Like pets is pigs and chickens and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like every neighbor down the street got horses and cows and shit. Like I lived in the straight up country. Now, for me to go to school, it was 15, 20 minutes away. So, I lived in the country, and then I got to go up to the city to go to school, right? Now, when I, you know what I'm saying, my family is in the country, but when I got to the city, I was a whole different person, right? All my friends lived in the hood. So you get to the city, as soon as you get to the city, you have a place called the Valley. And then you go up a couple streets to your left, you have a place called Cali. And they beefed forever. Like, they hated each other forever. And I had friends in the Valley, so that's what I claimed for a little minute or whatnot. But that's what I always was. You know what I'm saying? So if you take a look at this right here, 4th and 2 right here. What I ended up doing was putting this guy in a hard flat and then manning him up right there. And that's how we got that stop right there. So, when I'm with my hood friends, we are doing hood things. Nice stick work right there, all willy-nilly on them. We doing hood things, you know what I'm saying? Now, when I got back home to the country, I didn't do those things, you know what I'm saying? But when I got with my certain friends, I did those things, you know what I'm saying? And I never got in trouble really for it in high school, you know what I'm saying? I never got in trouble for it really in high school. But when I got to college, that's when I started getting in trouble for it. You know what I'm saying? That's when, you know what I'm saying, you got a bigger light on you. You know what I'm saying? More eyes are on you. And in college, on a campus, you're in a community, and they want to make sure their community is safe. You know what I'm saying? So my first year, you know what I'm saying, at App State, I got in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And it was guns and drugs. And people was like, bro, you've made it already, bro. Why are you just now starting to deal with guns and drugs, bro? You never did in high school, bro. Why are you just now starting, bro? You made it, bro. You're a college football player. You're not this, you're not that, bro. All you have to do is go to college and play football. And it's like, Jair got to pick that. But it's like, I've been doing this, but I'm just now getting caught for it. And the people who don't really know you are like, damn, man, like, he wouldn't like this in high school. Why would you just now get to college and start doing this? But the people that know you are like, damn, like, okay, like, that's normal. Like, we figured at some point you had to get caught. You know what I'm saying?
Head over to your App Store or Google Play and download the best way to play fantasy, Prize Picks. Use code RAIN4 to get a 100% discount code up to $100. It's pretty simple. Pick 2 or more players from the board, choose over or under their projected stat line for the day, and choose which way you want to profit. With Flex Play, you can miss one and still win, or you can go big with the power play to win more. Prize Picks offers every sport you can think of, from NBA to NFL to even college sports as well. Prize Picks has a ton of stats to choose from, including 3-pointers made, rebounds, assists, even the touchdowns, RBIs, and home runs. Prize Picks also allows mixed sports entries, like you can take the over on LeBron's points and the under on Mahomes' touchdowns on the same entry. There's also many celebrities who use and partner with Prize Picks, including Famous Los, Matt Ryan, John Collins, and many more. In 2021, Prize Picks had 300,000 new members and paid out over $130 million in prizes. With the easy withdrawal system, Prize Picks is the best legal way to play player props. Once again, go to your App Store or Google Play and download Prize Picks. And don't forget to use code RAIN4 for a 100% deposit match up to $100.
So, right here is a next gen game. As you guys see, I am literally all day, I'm switching from current gen to next gen. Current gen to next gen. Like, PlayStation to Xbox. Like, I got my shit right here ready. Like, both controllers are ready, like, at all moments. So if y'all ready for a sub game, just tell me what system you on, and I'm gonna load up, and we're gonna play. Like, there's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Long as you ready, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? So, so the Ja Morant situation are people that are saying like, bro, he was never like this, and he ain't, bro, he, like, this is new, like, bro, you made it, now all you have to do is just play basketball. Like, that shit don't just leave you because you get money. Like, you are who you are. The money helps, yeah. The money is only there really to get you out of certain situations, really. That's what the money is for. The money is there to, you know what I'm saying? If you think about it. If he's in college or he's in high school and he get in trouble with guns and shit like that, yeah, he can, you know what I'm saying, he can get out of it, but that money is going to get you out of it faster and better. You know what I'm saying? Now, the only difference is when you're at a higher level, your consequences are going to be higher. You know what I'm saying? Your consequences are going to be way higher. So, in high school, let's say in high school, you get in trouble for something, cool, they're going to sanction you for something. But if you get in trouble for that same thing in the NBA, you have way more punishments because you're supposed to be upholding an image for a higher organization. You know what I'm saying? You're not just only representing you right now. You're representing this organization, which is NBA. You're representing the Memphis Grizzlies. You're representing Nike. You're representing all these sponsorships that they got. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to come down harder on you than if you just in high school as a regular student. So that's what I've been trying to explain to people. Like, for an example, and it depends on your status as well. So they're really getting on him because he's Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he can't do this. You know what I'm saying? He gotta be better than that as a person. You gotta understand, this man is 23 years old. This is a young adult still. He is young. Like, this is for real a kid still, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But he's held to a higher standard, and he's looked at higher because he's Ja Morant, because he's a superstar basketball player, and they think his character is supposed to be matured as well. Just because he's mature on the basketball court, just because he's a star on the basketball court. You can't look at a person like that. You feel me? Now they're looking at him just as an athlete. You got to look at him as a person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know much about his family and things like that, but I know his dad is young too. His dad is courtside his dad is dressing young still. His dad is courtside having dressing wars with Usher, and his dad is courtside trying to fight Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at that as well. Like, if him and his dad have a relationship like a brother. They don't have like a father-son relationship. They got like a brother relationship. You know what I'm saying? So you got to expect this as, you know what I'm saying? You got to expect it kind of. Now, I'm not saying you have to respect it, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he shouldn't receive punishments, but I'm saying, like, people mature differently at a certain age and things like that. So when I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying, Ja Morant with a gun and things like that, I'm like, to me, looking at it, I'm like, this is normal. You know what I'm saying? This is normal. So right here, as you guys see, I switched back. Now I'm on Xbox current gen. I'm on Xbox current gen now. I was just on PlayStation current gen. I was on Xbox next gen. I'm on Xbox current gen. 3 games back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, people are looking at this and they're so surprised by this. Like, yo, bro, Ja Morant got to do better as a person. And, like, he got to... All right, that was nice defense, honestly. That was nice defense. 3rd and 14. I think this guy's like a 35-yard purple. And I don't know how he played that. But then again, 21 was on that as well. You know what I'm saying? But we can't look at Ja and say, bro, you're not street, you're not hood, bro. Like, y'all don't know what his background is. Y'all don't know what he's been through, and the reason, and y'all can only judge him based off social media. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know him personally. Nobody knows his background personally. Y'all just look at him from social media. Bro, you went to college, bro. You graduated college, bro. Ooh. Everybody knows somebody from the hood that went to college and ended up making it out, and you're like, yo, how did he make it out? Because he was wild in high school. He was crazy in high school. Everybody knows somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? But then again, everybody knows somebody that end up going to college from the hood and end up back in the hood because of how they was. You know what I'm saying? But Ja is, you know what I'm saying, special athlete, bro. Exceptional athlete. And I feel like that's what's overshadowing everything. People are just looking at him as an athlete, not as a person. Now, the first time him having the gun in the club, if you think about it, man, he ain't supposed to. You're not supposed to have a gun in the club like that. But you know what I'm saying. When you are someone of importance, security is gonna let you. You know what I'm saying. But that's not right. I'm not saying that's right and it's supposed to be. But it's definitely not right. Now, the gun in the car. If the gun is legal, if the gun is his. Depends on what state he is in and things like that. If he got his license and things like that, then he's cool. What did he do wrong, though? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What did he do wrong? Is it illegal to have a gun is the question. That was a nice read right there. Schwartz on. I'm aligning by speed, and I got I have Stokes on Schwartz, which he's 97 speed, he's 95 speed. He can stick with him on the go route, but this outside go route while I'm playing over top coverage, we got no hands on him, so the outside go route is really what killed me. So if you take a look at it, we got no hands on him right there, so it's a free release. Now it's really a foot race. You know what I'm saying? And 97 is going to beat 95 any day of the week. You know what I'm saying? It's outside. I clicked on to try to, you know what I'm saying, bump him, but the best thing I can do now is just get behind him and just make sure I make the tackle. You know what I'm saying? Best thing I can do at that point. You know what I'm saying? But if you think about it, he really did nothing wrong. What's the difference of, let's say for an example, your gun is legal. I don't know now. I don't know if Josh's gun is legal. I don't know the situation, but I'm just saying for an example. Let's say your gun is legal. Your friend decides it on live, and you flash your gun on live. He didn't even flash it. Really, his friend was on live, and it was so quick. It was so quick, bro. It was so quick. But let's just say that happens, and somebody see your live, your Instagram live. You won't get in trouble for it. You personally won't get in trouble for it. If the police say something to you, what can they say to you? It's your gun. It's legal. What can they say to you? But for Ja Morant, it's a different story because, first of all, he had to uphold an image. Second of all, it's a nice patience. Now, like I say, I don't know why everybody think it's cool to just rush one person on me, bro. Like, I don't know why, but that's what people are doing. But for Ja Morant, he has to uphold an image. He has sponsorships. Now, of course, Nike don't want, it's the image, but it's the thug image. You listen to rap music with the gun. It's thug image. Let's be honest. You know, so these sponsorships don't really want this thuggish image. So whenever they do see it, it's like, I can't. Nah, we can't do business with this right here. This is not gonna look good on our organization. Pretty much is what they saying. You know what I'm saying? So whenever it do happen, it's like, okay, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, we have an image to uphold as well. You know what I'm saying? You don't care about your image right there. That was the game right there. But he ended up quitting. But it's like, if you don't care about your image, why should we care about it too? And then we're sponsoring you, so we don't want to sponsor you if this is how you're gonna act. You know what I'm saying? And but legally, it's like, if his gun is legal, he did nothing wrong. Really, he did nothing wrong if his gun is legal. But through these organizations, that's where he gets in trouble at, because they have certain things, certain rules that you can and can't do and things like that. But legally, through the court system, he did nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to go to jail for it, but he can get suspended from this organization. He can get fined from that organization. He can get, you know what I'm saying? So that's where things come into play at. Like, for an example, when I got kicked out of App State, right? The school has a system of how they do things, and then the court have a system of how they do things. Now, the school is going to act faster than the court. You know what I'm saying? So, how do I explain it? The school, so I got caught with drugs and a gun, right? Now, my court case, I'm going to beat it. You know what I'm saying? Because the drugs wasn't mine, the gun wasn't mine. But I'm going to beat this court case. But the school looked at it as, you was caught with a gun and drugs. They suspended me from the football field, the team for a year. I can still go to school there, but they suspended me for a year off the football team. And it's like, wait a minute. We didn't even get to court to figure out if this was mine or not. But you're already saying it was in your possession. You got caught with it, so it's yours. But when I went to court, I beat my court case. It was found that the drugs was not mine. I had to take a drug test and all this type of stuff to see if I was doing drugs, and they had like all this stuff I had to do. And then they ran the gun wasn't mine, and like it really wasn't. It was put in my possession, but it wasn't really in my possession. It was found in my car. I didn't know it was in my car. But when I went to court, I beat that. Now I'm trying to tell the school, like, listen, I beat my court case. Like, what? Why am I still suspended? They're like, your sanctions are we've already given you your sanctions. That's it. It's like, so the court system and the organization of whatever school or whatever situation you with is totally different. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be the biggest thing with these things, man. But we just can't just look at Ja and say, man, he ain't hood, he ain't street, because obviously he just keeps, that's what he knows, like that's in his mind. And whether it's the music, what that's the influence or what it is, like that's what it is. Like the best thing he can do is stay off of social media, because he's gonna continue doing what he's doing in real life. But the best thing he can do is stay off of social media where everybody has an opinion or everybody can see what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's his best option. Social media is his downfall right now, pretty much. But if you guys are interested in the sub game, man, hit me up on Instagram at BlackRain4, and we will get it in.
Hey, Black Rain, yeah,